basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, but I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bins up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse good to reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex. I'm a mess. Seven finesse. Yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't know no I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me I'm the man. Suck it, y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me,
what the fuck going on with that?
masterpiece.
Sit y'all ass down, man.
Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's
Madden tripping, bro. I love this game. I hate this game. Sit down, man.
We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the
Don't let y'all ass outside in the fucking rain.
I'm a mess. Quiet, if it's new, I ain't got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. And no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New York Giants.
Set to kick off.
Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Shit.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On play action, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and
Big
gave up a
ass
bigger
hole,
one
too.
instead.
Big hole.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So they went 2 yards in the wrong direction on the last pass play, and now it's 3rd and 12. Throwing now is Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On first down, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And he'll find Hall. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
I ain't had no starters on the field.
Nice
Like, what the fuck were my starters at?
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie.
Where the fuck were my
Your
starters?
season
None of my
is
starters were on the
a
field.
continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Rolling to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by James Bradbury. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise. And he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up.
Rod, that's why that nigga always get bent.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
That's why I always bench that nigga.
5 yards on the play.
I don't know how the fuck I'm 85.
A guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player.
You trying your hardest to learn.
With the ball, trying to get things settled down a little bit.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. Inside.
Rodgers now on 1st down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
What's up, babe? All right.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
58, come on. 58, come on. Let's go. Chance. Back one.
On play action, now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Shit, my bad. I'm ready, bro. Oh, lady was dropping niggas something off to eat.
out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the Giants' 19-yard line.
They run with Breida. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 14.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They'll run with a rookie second rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Now Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second and long. From the gun, Jones. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
I'll let Mamba real quick. I'm in the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
I threw my nigga on the ground like a little
continues
bitch.
on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
What your bitch ass gonna do, Aaron?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Forced out to his left. Now look out, Rodgers.
Man, the
football.
fuck is going on, bro? They wouldn't even let me dive. This nigga is getting benched. He's getting benched. Like, what the fuck?
When you're carrying that football, grip it too
Yo,
tight.
they wouldn't even let the nigga fucking
It's
dive.
such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions,
bro?
the ball gets away from them.
Shit is
They gotta find a
fucking
good
ridiculous.
balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
It's a gain of 8.
And a lot of
This
times,
nigga
these
gonna
plays
cost me
either
the
go
game
for
by
nothing,
himself.
or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 48, rack. Check 31.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Ball carrier.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. A throw out wide here, caught by Pettis. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
This nigga fucking Aaron Rodgers, though. Oh, my God.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half,
Defense
on
been
is the
holding
field
it
goal
down.
unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year
Defense been
veteran
holding it
bangs
down.
it through, and that will do it for this first
nigga
half.
Aaron Rodgers,
So
though.
reach
Oh,
halftime
my
here in a 10-point
God.
game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go to Barkley again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Jones now on first down.
This
Gets
nigga
us
fell
out to
down.
Saquon Barkley.
How does
And
this
he'll be
nigga
taken
fall
but
down?
He works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now the late signee, the former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
49-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones, he's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Giants 13. Ravens.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
That should have been a goddamn interception.
Never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Good run out of bounds. Good defense. Push him to the sticks. Push him to the sticks, boys.
Gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Hall. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down.
Giants.
Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
New York.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Pushing through tacklers at the 30.
That is wildin'. That nigga ain't ran shit all game. They wildin'.
That was good for 33 and a 1st.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit
fucking wildin'. Niggas been playing defense all game. Let's go.
And they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Oh, that fucking blocking.
For a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Saquon Barkley.
The first time they choked all game.
And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Giants 20, Ravens 10.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
That's taken in by Duvernay. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these 26.
Now a play fake. Rodgers steps away. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Rodgers to throw once more. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Giants 20, Ravens 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 31, Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
That
He'll
is
get it
fucking
out near the 40 to the
crazy.
39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage,
milking the
but
clock,
stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Barkley.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It was Devontae Harris who got him down.
Pick your play, bro.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones.
Could have been a pick, man. They're not giving me nothing.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
And it's 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jones. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They fake the give. Now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough. And these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. That'll be complete to Breida. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is Breida. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw.
What the fuck? Come on, bro. That shit is gay as fuck. What? Man, that shit is gay. I'll just run backwards. That shit is gay. That is gay as fuck. What the fuck just happened there, yo? Bro, what? Look at this shit.
Not just a little greedy, now a little lost because of what ended up happening. Just what you stated there, they're in field goal range. Instead of getting conservative.
Oh my God, I just got juiced.
Right, instead, the whole thing backfired.
That's gay as fuck.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Madden is gay as shit.
Here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Today's final score, Giants 20.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Giants, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when I'm gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. We riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team. I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold places. When I'm a slow pacer. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be I'm in my low yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private plane. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body to body.